If you can say, but how ego functions, if you can dissolve the ego once for all, that could be.
So, if it is related to the external world, the ego is a must. Without ego, you cannot do anything. You have to do. You have to have. If some hurt is happen, let it be. Don't blame the hurt. Let the hurt be there. But let it do. The work has to done. Work has to done. We have to do something in the world. Without that, without the ego, you cannot do. You cannot live in this world. So ego is a must. Without ego, we cannot do anything. But at the same time, if you psychologically possess something, to the psychological possession, to the extent of psychological possession, your heart will be more deep. So, in course of time, you may be free from psychological possession. That in course of time it will happen. You need not worry about that.
Is it possible to be free, totally free ego? I mean, the negative side of that, it seems, as you say, there are two sides in the area for the ego.
So the ego is getting strength for the duty it takes. If the ego does not assume any duty to attain something, then the ego will also go away. Only because of assuming some duty, thereby the ego is strengthened. If the ego has not any duty, the ego will also go away. It is powerless. The ego became powerless.
Somebody comes and slaps me. The physical hurt is something which I can hear very easily. There will not be much secret pain. But the psychological, what is getting hurt is only the ego. He has beaten me. The ego is hurt. But how we can be there without the hurting of the ego?
Psychologically, whatever comes without your work naturally comes. You take it as a natural one. If you don't fight with it, as if you have created. For example, if you feel hurt, the feeling of hurt, you have not created the feeling of hurt. The feeling of hurt happens naturally. You allow it to happen naturally. Don't fight with this. Don't hesitate. This hurt feeling will not come to me. Don't claim like this. It happens naturally. You accept the psychological happenings. So psychologically, the hurt feeling, it happens naturally. The hurt feeling maybe let it be. What's the wrong in it? You accept the hurt feeling.
Then it becomes vengeance. Hurt feeling is getting transformed to vengeance. Vengeance against a person who has...
So here, you create something psychological because you are mixing the psychological and physical. Whenever it is not related to the external world, there is no psychological vengeance. All vengeance related to the external things. You have to do something in the external world. That is dealing with the external things. So if you dealing with the external things, that is different. But dealing with the external things alone, you have to make some order. This must be like this must not be like this. We must have an orderly life. But psychologically, whatever may be there, don't give any wrong name or good name or great name, whatever may be. You should not give any name to anything. Everything is an emotion. You need not select this is bad one, this is good one, vengeance is bad, grace is good. There is no division in the psychological world. You have to treat everything equal. Whenever you treat everything equal, then only you are free from that. Otherwise, you will select something and you have to establish a good one and remove the bad one. The endless battle will be there. So, psychologically, there is no good, there is no bad. Everything is bad.
Somebody praises me, I feel happy. The ego is getting boosted. If somebody scolds me or beats me, the ego is hurt. So...
But here, whatever it be, you have to find out, you have to inquire that you have no work psychologically. That alone is enough. But you have to inquire. You take your own time for your inquiry and find out and come to a conclusion that you have no work psychologically. But physically you are exempted. You can do whatever you have to work, you have to plan, you have to think, and you do all the necessary thing. More possibly, do a correct and good thing. But psychologically, you more to the possible extent you inquire and find out you have no work there. The matter is over. And if you find some part your work is needed, that is the problem. So there is no work is necessary. Or simply you put down your entire psychological valve in the hands of God. You deal with Him. You place entire psychological valve in the hands of God. You need not read.
Giving it to the God means I should not be bothered against it. It is not mine. It's not mine. I should say that that thing belongs to you and it's not.
So you understand. You are understanding that God alone is. It is because you are helpless. You are helpless in the psychological valve. So you play. Whenever you feel you are helpless, then only your surrender is possible. You take care of the psychological structure. You hand over the charge to the God Himself.